This is day 21 of building a 10K a month business while working a 9 to 5. Hey everyone, if you all see me for the first time, my name is Shoulder Toy. I'm 24 years old, currently working a 9 to 5 as an industrial engineer in the mining industry. And what I'm doing is doing direct response marketing for home remodelers. So really what I've been doing the last couple of days were to map out the services or the roadmap of the services that I want to offer to my clients. So really what it is ads, so marketing, but it's not only that, it's the ads and then also the follow-up until that client is booked in. So it's really the ads, it's the landing page, it's qualifying the client, it's getting the client to book a what do you call it, like a visit. I can't remember the name, but it's for the home remodeler to go out to the home and do the quotes, like the quote, and then also to follow up to the point where they actually book in. So that's really the whole roadmap. And what's nice is I think these home remodelers and really every small business in the United States is so fed up with marketing agencies trying to sell them marketing or Facebook ads. And what I'm trying to do is come in from a different angle and not sell ads, but for example, sell high qualified leads that are able to pay. So I think a big headache for these home remodelers is that they get a lot of quotes. They do a lot of quotes for people that are just price shopping and that aren't really qualified. So they waste a lot of time on that end. Also, the admin of following up with these people it's time consuming, and it makes those leads that actually can convert fall through the cracks. That's really the service I'm selling, and that's the offer I'm gonna build, not just selling ads, for example. So what I'm busy with tonight is just getting my head around how I'm gonna send out these emails. What I'm gonna do is there's a software called D7 lead finder. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to buy those leads essentially and create a central knowledge hub, so in Excel, with all those leads. Essentially just what I need is the company name, the email, and their website. Then I can have ChatGPT go through these websites and really see what is maybe a unique angle I can go for that website. I'm going to give Chat or Claude, whoever, for example, 5 unique angles it can maybe go and see, for example, on a website. Oh, this angle fits this website best. Let's tailor it a bit for that website. And then that's going to be sent out with that email. Then another thing is I'm going to make sure, because when you use this, for example, I think any lead scraper like D7, you get a lot of leads that are not part of your ICP. So these leads, I might be getting like your normal contractor rocks up with their trailer or whatever with their equipment. Like, that's not the people I want to work with. I want to work with more high-end home remodelers. So I'm going to make sure that when Claude actually also filters through this list, it goes and filters out those people that I don't really want to work with. That's not part of my ICP. That's another thing. And also I can build a script with Claude that can automatically send out these emails and then populate the email. So there's parts in the email that's going to be dynamic. For example, the first sentence where it's the unique angle. In the copy, it's going to be like, oh, we target people in your city. Like, that's also going to be dynamic, so that the Excel is already filled in with the fields that are, or the populated items that's going to populate into the email, and then the script or that email sender that Claude's just going to build me, everything is going to work off of this Excel. That's just a strategy at the moment. I know the next step is to write these emails to come up with the unique angles and just start sending out as much emails as I can. Obviously, first, Chat spoke about, warming up your email, I think, or your inbox, I don't know. But it's first doing that and then just start sending out these emails. I wanted to first firm up on the service roadmap. So make sure, okay, cool, when a client says yes, I'm going to show them this presentation, I'm going to go through with them this thing, I'm going to show them this ad, I'm going to build them this landing page. But I think I'm going to go off of the principle ready, fire, aim. So if you haven't read that book, I don't know if I haven't read that book, but I know the title and I obviously know what it's about. So that's what I'm following at the moment is, just get someone to say yes, and then you can start building out the back end. I have an idea of what that needs to look like. So that's just my thinking at the moment, because it's going to take me 3 weeks to build out that back end or that roadmap. So every step in the process, like for example, maybe a couple of example ads, a landing page, getting a way I can book these clients into their calendar, and then also just like the nurturing sequence. But if I get someone to say yes, it's going to take me one night to build that. I know it for a fact. So that's my thinking at the moment. And then, I think that's it. Yeah, it's really it. I think tomorrow's almost said session, like tomorrow's video, I'll share a bit about the offer, like the different angles I'm gonna go for, and maybe next week, Monday, it's currently a Thursday, or Wednesday, it's the 15th of July. Maybe next week, Monday, I'll start sending out these emails. So that's really exciting. I think that's the thing I really need to get going with, is sending out these emails, starting to make cold calls, and yeah, it's exciting stuff. So hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next video.